Hello, this is Steve from Fitness Nexus, and today I'd like to cover 6 joint mobility moves for warm-up or for general health and training. Joint mobility is designed around the concept that not flexibility, but just natural range of motion is very important for the health of the tendons and ligaments, as well as the bones themselves. When we move, synovial fluid is released inside the joint capsule that lubricates and nourishes the tissues of the joint. If we don't move, that synovial fluid is not released, and this leads to literally starvation of the joint tissue. They're not getting the nutrients they need to rebuild and repair. The goal of joint mobility then is to move the joints through a healthy range of motion to inspire that synovial fluid production. The first one we're going to do is called elbow rotation. You'll begin palms down, thumbs faced inward. Bend the elbows back as though you're about to poke your eye out with your thumbs. Rotate in the shoulder to bring the forearms out, and notice that I've also twisted my palms upward. I'm going to fold my palms downward, and I'm more or less back where I began. Again, bending the elbow, spinning inside the shoulder socket, coming over and flipping. Now notice as I do that final flip, my elbow remains fixed in its position. I don't let it rotate out. I've already had my rotation of my shoulder from here. I want to lock this in and make the motion come from there. That forces the synovial fluid in the elbow joint and to some degree the wrist. Elbow rotation. The next is much simpler by comparison. It's just shoulder rotation. The main thing on this is to remember small is fine. If you can make the motion bigger comfortably with no pain or pain at a level 3 on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being a very bad pain, that's fine. We just need to warm up the tissue, get that going. The next one is called gunslinger. It focuses in on the spine primarily, but a little bit of the shoulders and breast. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this more simply. If you're familiar with yoga, this is very, very similar to cat and cow. I'm going to roll my hips under and my chest, creating a C shape or concave. This is my exhale. Inhale up, squeeze the shoulder blades for good posture. So I'm trying to create mobility and motion through the joints of my shoulders and my spine. The fourth one is inside hip rotation. Now you might want to balance yourself on a wall, a chair, a large dog, a sleeping spouse, but you don't want to have to worry about your balance. The motion is simple. It's simply an inside circle. Posture is good, stomach is tight, head over shoulders, shoulders over hips. I'm just trying to lubricate and warm up that hip socket much as it was with the shoulder rotations. And I'm going to switch sides. Inside hip circle. You may find that one leg gives you better balance, better support than the other. It's good information if you do have aches and pains on one side and not the other. That could be a root cause. Next, number 5 is outside hip rotation. This is also focusing in on some hip warm-up, but you're getting a little bit of knee warm-up as well. Balance. Knee is even with hip. You're making a circle with the lower leg. The knee is straightening somewhat as you extend, rolling to the outside and inward. So I'm spinning in my hip socket and also extending and bending in my knee. Finally is spinal rotation. This is probably the hardest and the one move of the set of 6 that you have to be most careful with. I find it easier when I do all one direction, all the other. You may want to switch directions each time. Hands on hips, shoulders down and back, drop to the side, drop back, other side and forward. Making a relatively smooth, even circle. If you're looking for any tight spots, any popping or clicking, and then I switch directions. And you're done. As a general rule, 8 repetitions of each or in each direction, or 30 seconds of continuous motion for each move. Please contact me either through this YouTube site or on my Facebook page, Fitness Nexus, and give me your feedback. Let me know if there's other ways I can help. This is an interactive dialogue, and the more we talk, the more I can help you. Take care.